Good morning. How are you today? Yeah, it's been a really interesting morning so far. I am exhausted. Needless to say, I'm up again and Adam, and I'm here at my studio, Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio, and here to I just got a call from my captain. Hold on a second. Let me just get that for a second. Yeah, it's interesting when you're just in the middle of something and then you get a call. Hold on. Hey, the thumbs up. Okay, good. All right, yeah, just it's been a day. So yeah, I work later on today. I was supposed to have a day off, but I'm just coming going in for a few more hours a little bit later. And I'm gonna be doing a little bit of painting today. I'm also got some things, I I sit downstairs and in my kitchen and I pretend like I don't have a lot to do. And as soon as I get into my into my studio, I was like, oh my goodness, yeah, I got a lot to do. I'm even starting late just because I was working on my calendar, getting things ready for the upcoming months that I talk about all the time, and yeah, I'm anticipating those. I'm very exciting. I am very exciting. I'm very exciting, but I'm also excited about what's coming up. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. To go through my calendar and redo everything. So that's getting ready for the next month, month end coming up and everything like that. My business does, every business does a month end thing that we always do to prepare for the month ahead, right? Because we always have to prepare. There's no rest for the wicked, as you well know. As you can see, I'm clearly still here, and wow, yeah, I'm tired this morning. I actually uh, went back to bed for a couple hours because I'm exhausted. But like I say, I got lots to do and I got lots to get started on as well, so I can give more examples and get more work. Because the more you press on with what you want to do, the more you are going to receive, say, answers back from the universe and what direction to go to. So yeah, this is what I'm doing this morning. It's a push in the right direction because I'm up and at it. So yeah, and this is like a catch up day for me. So in between going back to work again, I'm going to be trying to do a little catch up on some of the stuff that I've been practicing at too. So we're going to do that today. And what else can I say? Yeah, if I could wave my magic wand, well, this is my magic paintbrush. And I always have lots of things I could do with this magic paintbrush, including the things that I've got going on behind me. Now, this is just a start. I'm going to work on it a little bit before I leave to go again, but I'll show you a little progress as I go. And you can tell me whether you like it or not. I'm hoping it's going to look the way I want it. It's looking the way I want it so far. So far, so good. I'm rambling, and it's only just because it's early for me. It's a podcast today, just to talk to you, talk about art, and do the things that I do here in my studio, like preparing for the next month coming up and seeing what's on my calendar for today and fixing a few things. Got my handy dandy pen here. Let me just fix this. It's 2 to 5. Yeah. That's my odds of winning at this lottery. It's the lottery of life, right? Right. Yeah. Anyways, so 2 out of 5 ain't bad. So yeah, the handy dandy marker. I always got something to draw on, and I'm always coming up with ideas, brainstorming all the time. So it's always good to have something handy if you're about to come up with ideas while you're at your table. And here at my lucky little, I can't talk. Here at my desk here, I have little sticky notes like this. So if I have to write on sticky note, like, oh, the marker isn't working. Picked up a nice marker that doesn't work because it's all dried out. Duh. Yeah, the stickies don't work either. They're pretty pathetic, actually. Let's see. I gotta be doing better than that. Let me try this one. Try it again. Duh. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay. The sticky notes don't stick. I mean, they're the greatest thing since Nothing like that. I actually did have one sticky note that had a lot of information on it, and for the life of me, I can't find it now. It's like gone with the wind. And if you are like I am, I always keep like little notes and stuff around to remind me to do stuff, and it's always like, oh, okay, that's the note for that. And like I have little scrabbles like this written down, like little equations and stuff. And look at that one. That one sticks. No, not for very long. It does. But there's that, and I have like little messages to myself, email addresses. Yeah, they don't stick. Uh, eBay, yeah, that didn't work for me. eBay, eh, no, not a good resource. Not like I thought. And my poor friend Josat Kemo Wathiga, who probably doesn't even exist anymore, out there in the cosmos. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Life's like that sometimes. And yeah, let me do you a reading today. I need a nap. I have to take another nap. Oy vey. Okay. I work too hard. No, I don't work enough. There we go. And my little cards here. I'll give them a shuffle. All right. Magical Tuesdays. Magic is always on the forefront of everything that we do around here, especially when it comes to art. It starts from making a blank canvas into something that's going to be completely beautiful. You know it. And we're going to find out what the cards have in store for you today. So let me give it a shuffle. And either A, something's going to fall out, or B, I'm just going to stop shuffling because my hands will be hurting. Eventually, one day I was just like, man. So let's see what's going to happen. Usually something falls out because that's the way it usually goes. But let me try shuffling and see what happens. I hope you're having a beautiful morning. Like I say, sun is shining, and the funny thing about this place is sometimes when it's dark in the room, it stays pretty dark, and I don't know if it's just because of the ghosts or this is an old house, so I wouldn't, I wouldn't be surprised if it's got some shady background or something. I mean, my place where I grew up had a shady background. I was told about the neighbors having this big argument about whose property line it was, and that's somebody's chickens going in somebody else's backyards. And the card dropped. Oh, and you know what? It's a familiar card. Hold on. You had this one recently. Oh, yeah, sure. Taking the reins. Yes. Yeah, it's one of those things where, sometimes it comes up again more than once. Familiar, taking the reins of a situation. That's right. So, yeah, what they tell you to do, like I say, there's no rest for the wicked. And even for me today, it's just keep going. Just grab the reins and just keep on riding because you got to keep moving in this world. You got to move fast. You got to move quickly. And yeah, there you go. The cosmos has spoken. All right. Like we talked yesterday, or it was yesterday, the other time I did the reading about using the force. The force is like the F for positive, of course, nice. And of course, moving forward. So always moving forward. Yeah. There's big stuff coming. And you can't just kind of like pretend. You ever rode a horse before? Okay, let me tell you a little bit about riding horses because horses don't like me. But I figured it out what it was is because I was letting them lead. Where when you have the reins of the horse, you are in control of the horse. You don't let them do what they want to. You let them do what you want them to do is basically because yeah, it's happened where I've let the horse just do whatever it wants and it's rode off with me on it and I had to hold on for dear life and there's been times where um, they've scraped my knuckles against the bridle because of they were bending down to get grass and I didn't want them to, but they weren't. They were just going for it. So, yeah, you have to take control of some things, or you're going to get yourself in a whole lot of uncontrollable situations and maybe a little bit of pain too. So, control control the reins, hold your horses, and just keep on moving forward. Yeah, yeah. Sounds good. Ah, and let me see. Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Five of Wands. That's the the thing for today. Competition. Ah, yes, of course. Yes, there's in this world of competition and conflicting views. Stand up for yourself and your ideas. Refuse to be a victim. There you go. That's what it's all about. Like, and that's why you have to take the reins. Refuse to be the victim. But in frustrating situations, try and be creative instead of restrictive. The struggle should be fair and represent all points of view. In your sense of self and strongly defined and manifested. Do not let this deny other form of their own ideas. And in other words, do not fail to express your own ideas with clarity and logic. Yeah. So be clear about what you want and don't let go of it. So there we go. Yeah. So it's not a little unfriendly competition. It's always just a little bit of something to push you in the right direction. And we've always got somebody that helps us to push in the right direction. I usually say it's like one of my friends. So I don't mention any names. So but they push me in the right direction all the time. So and I appreciate them just for that. There we go. Victory on the bottom. There you go. All right. And I hope you have a victorious day yourself too. I know it's just a quick little thing just because it is Tuesday and Tuesday is Magic Tuesday. So, I mean, I'm going to create a little magic with the canvas here and maybe I'll show you a little bit when I'm finished. I've got my apron on and I'm all ready to go. I like to thank Grumbacher and the Academy paints that I use to keep my paintings looking spiffier. And I hope you have a fantastic day. It's pretty low key today. I'm going to be just listening to some music and painting. And I guess I'll talk to you later. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow's Wednesday. And Wednesday is podcast and paint. So I'll be doing a little bit more painting. But like I say, if this comes along, I'll show you what I got, okay? Talk to you later, my loves. I hope you have a fantastic day. And as my mother used to say, a piece of brother with a little bit added. Because we all need that little bit,